Hi guys, Kasia and Dan here, Escape to Explore. So today's video is a little bit different, like you can see. We're back in England.
Yeah, we're back in England. We've just been travelling to South America for the last 9 months. So we thought we'd do a little bit of a video explaining our favourite places, like our top destinations, top cities, top beaches that we visited along the way. So while we're back in the UK, what we're doing is basically planning our next trip, which we start next week.
So excited.
We head to Southeast Asia for hopefully a year. So much more going on with our videos if you want to keep watching. So subscribe if you want to see those.
Another year of adventure.
Another year of adventure.
We're really looking forward to it.
Exactly. So the thing is with these top 3 places everywhere, obviously we didn't visit every beach, we didn't visit every city, every attraction.
Yeah, it's the top places we've been to.
And we went to a lot, as you say, It was 9 months we spent in South America. So shall we crack on?
Yeah, let's start.
Yeah.
First thing, we're going to start with the most obvious, I think, the most important cities.
Yes, cities. Our favourite cities we visited in all of South America. So we're going to do top 3 and we'll start with number 3.
And a quick reminder what countries we went to. Do you want to put a list here?
Yeah, I'll put a list up now of what countries we've been to. And so that's what is going to be involved. So obviously Brazil.
Top cities.
So coming in at number 3.
Number 3 is Arequipa.
Arequipa in Peru.
We loved it. Yes, something about that city.
I think that's one of our, if not our favourite place in Peru. It's a beautiful city. You got the volcanoes in the background. You got good food and just a nice climate all year round as well.
And you've got Colca Canyon around.
Exactly.
There's things to do.
You've got the Colca Canyon nearby,
But,
so it's perfect.
Yeah, and moving on, number 2 was Cartagena.
Cartagena,
Yeah.
the Caribbean coast of Colombia, and especially for Kasia, this is definitely one of her favourites.
Something about that city, like Colombia was one of my favourites as well, and I don't know, Cartagena is it just had this great vibe. Although I was poorly most of the time we were there. Yeah, and I still loved it, and I think that's what it can tell you that it was a nice city.
Yeah, the old town, it's beautiful, it's great, it's lovely just walking around.
Can take a ferry to the island.
Exactly, and from there you get ferry to all the islands, the beautiful islands around. So Cartagena is in at number 2.
And number 1.
Number 1.
Camera moves then. Okay. Number 1 is Buenos Aires. Oh, we liked it. Yeah,
we loved it.
We loved it.
Yeah, Buenos Aires, Argentina, our favourite city in all of South America. It is just a phenomenal place. So much to do. Feels so safe. People are so friendly. So many places to eat.
We were a little bit homesick by then, and it gave us home feel. I don't know.
Kind of.
Yeah, we felt a little bit more like at home, and I think maybe we needed it by then, so that's why we loved it so much. Plus, blue dollar rate in Argentina.
So,
I mean, come on.
And the blue dollar rate is just skyrocketing.
Like being in Europe and everything being half priced.
Yeah, it's crazy cheap, and it's a beautiful city. I just fell in love with Buenos Aires. So that's why it's our number 1 city.
Yeah.
So next we are going to do our favourite beaches.
So number 3 is...
Number 3 is Bahia Inglesa in Chile. It's very hard to choose. Like so many beaches, so many brilliant beaches, but Bahia Inglesa, we just had a really nice vibe from that place. Huge beach and a really nice town going along the front. So clean.
So looked after, yeah.
So looked after. Yeah, we really, really liked it there.
So number 2 is Isla Palma beach. So we loved it. The problem there only was the coral when you enter the water, but the beach was amazing, yeah?
Lovely small beach. The whole island was fantastic, full of animals, monkeys walking around while you're on the beach. The water was clear, so warm. It was perfect, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely perfect.
We loved it there.
Like a little paradise.
A little paradise. So, moving on to number 1.
Number 1.
So, number 1 is...
Isabela Island beach. We're not sure exactly what it's called.
Isabela Island in the Galapagos Islands.
So, we wasn't there this time round, but we were there how long ago? About 4 years ago, and it's still, when we thought the best beaches, that was our top pick, and it's still in South America, so we thought we was gonna throw it there. Amazing.
Yeah.
Short walk to see flamingos, short walk to see the turtles, beautiful, enormous white sand, paradise beach.
The beach was huge, completely empty. We had it to ourselves, which is another great thing.
Yeah.
As you say, like walk 5 meters behind you or 10 meters, you got flamingos. On the beach, you got the marine iguanas just chilling about. Beautiful beach, paradise. So we're moving on to archaeological sites.
Yeah.
So
number 3 is El Brujo.
El Brujo, northern Peru, very close to Trujillo. We really loved it. It's not the biggest archaeological site. We were the only ones there.
Yeah.
But it's fascinating. It really is.
Yeah.
Not only have you got this amazing site with loads of these painted walls, but on top of that, you go into the museum and you got the Lady of Cow.
Yeah. That was
the mummy
cool.
just there in the museum.
So a bit creepy, but
with like tattoos on her arms, and it was just you in this dark room with the mummy there. It's a little bit creepy.
Yeah. Definitely worth to go. Yeah.
100%. 100%. If you're going up north of Peru, you have to visit El Brujo.
So number 2 is San Agustin.
San Agustin,
figures,
the archaeological site of San Agustin.
Yeah.
So these are the statues. So many statues dotted around in different places around San Agustin.
Colombia.
You have to go a little bit out of your way to get down there, really, because most people usually stick to the middle and the north.
But it's worth it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The city itself, it's worth it, I think. Yeah.
Say these sites dotted all around. You could do tours by horseback, which we did.
Oh yeah.
Or you can get a guide to drive you around to all the different sites, and they're fascinating when you see them in person. These archaeological statues.
Yeah. It's just it's really like fascinating.
Yeah. So that moves us on to number 1.
I think number 1 is quite obvious.
It is quite obvious.
Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
So we got 2 in Peru. Funny.
2, Peru. Archaeological sites everywhere.
Yeah, I think
honestly, there's so many more we could have picked from Peru.
Yeah, but Machu Picchu definitely. Again, we did it 4 years ago. We went there. We did Inca trail hike, and we had a great time. The views are incredible. The archaeological site itself was wonderful. Definitely, it's a must.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't have to hike. You can take a train.
Exactly, you can get a train there. I know it's very obvious to pick, but it's obvious for a reason. It's because it's the best.
Yeah.
If you're in Peru, you're going to go there. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Machu Picchu, number 1 archaeological site.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, next one, experiences. Experiences is like tours, really, like a multi-day tours, which we did.
So number 3 is
Lost City.
The Lost City hike.
In Colombia.
So northeast Colombia.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're up there around Santa Marta, you have the option to do the Lost City hike. Was it 4-day? 5 or 6 day hike. And it's a fantastic experience walking through the Sierra Nevada.
The mud. Yeah.
Like having a dip in the river, like every stop you get to, the waterfalls you go underneath, and then you make it to the Lost City. You got the treacherous last half an hour up some very, very steep steps.
Yeah.
But after you get past that, you get to Lost City. Fascinating experience. Definitely recommend it.
What made it for us, we had an amazing group, we made some great friends, and I think that's why for us was a great experience.
Yeah.
So, number 2 is...
the Uyuni Salt Flat Tour.
Yeah.
In Bolivia, obviously. The salt flats, the world famous salt flats, you can do, again, multi-day tours.
Yeah.
So we did
2 nights, 3 days.
Yes, 2-night, 3-day tour, which is the most popular one.
And it was amazing.
It was amazing. Mm-hmm. So they take
views,
you to the salt flats. Incredible looking out over the salt flats. Mm-hmm. If you go at the right time, you'll get the reflection in the water, which you get some amazing videos and photos.
It's just something like what you haven't seen before.
Yeah.
It's an experience for sure. Yeah.
And the second day they take you further down south, and you see loads of lakes, flamingos, volcanoes, amazing views all over the place. You get to the thermal bath, you can sit in there, look at the stars. The Milky Way is so clear.
Best stars we've seen in South America.
I think it's the best stars we've seen.
And we've been to Chile, so...
Yeah, exactly. So it's just fascinating sitting in the hot thermal pools, watching the stars with a beer. It was really nice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, number one, again, Machu Picchu.
The hike, the Inca Trail hike.
That whole hike is incredible. We're looking at what the porter boys were they?
Porters.
Watching the porters, how they carrying everyone's stuff, like how impressive, how hard they work, and how impressive this is that they handling it so well. The views all the way through. The meals, everything was just incredible, yeah?
Yeah, so as you say, the porters carry all your stuff up the hill. So by the time you get to your next camp, they've already set up your tent, your sleeping stuff, all your stuff's in your tent. Yeah. Amazing. And again, at the end of it, you get to Machu Picchu.
Which is...
So the whole experience all the way through, incredible,
yeah.
Fascinating. We can't speak highly enough of that place.
Yeah.
You can do the Sulcan Tay trip, which is I think 5 days, which people say is just as amazing. So you've got the option there.
Top 3 activities.
Activities. So these are like some like adrenaline thing maybe that you've done, or so not quite the same as experiences. I know it's very similar.
So we haven't done every activity possible.
Obviously we haven't done every. We did a lot of activities.
We
didn't do every single one.
So top 3. So the first one, sandboarding.
Sandboarding in Iquique.
Yes.
So
we did it in Peru as well, but Iquique in Chile was better for us.
You got the sand dunes overlooking the whole city, which is amazing.
Amazing.
And
the bigger, I think, yeah, the one.
Yeah, I think so.
We went on quite a big one.
And then you just do sandboarding. You go down quite a few times.
Yeah.
It's so cool, so cool.
So cool. I don't like adrenaline sports, but I loved it.
Yeah.
So number 2.
So paragliding over the Chicamocha Canyon
in Colombia.
So you have to do this from San Gil, which is, I don't know, maybe 4 hours, 5 hours north of Bogota. First time paragliding.
Yeah. First time.
And
for both of us.
It's so much fun. You start on the top of the mountain and you go off, they take you up and land back where you started again on top of the mountain.
So cool.
The views are incredible.
We saw monkeys
on top of the trees.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah, so if you're lucky and you got the right wind or whatever, you can go up so high.
Yeah, I think I went higher than you.
I didn't go that high.
Yeah.
But Kasha went a lot higher than
me. But I would have preferred to stay lower to see closer the animals, and I went higher, and Dan wanted to go higher and he stayed lower.
Yeah, but it's still amazing.
But what an experience. So top 1 was
the best activity that we did.
Snorkeling in Galapagos.
Yes, so many places to snorkel around South America, but in Galapagos is just like another level, honestly.
Snorkeling with the sharks, with the tortoises, all the fish, all the iguanas.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
Stingrays we saw.
We saw everything what we saw through our whole life when we ever snorkeled. We saw in one place in Galapagos.
Galapagos snorkeling tour. Yeah. Unbelievable. So Galapagos, our best activity, snorkeling Galapagos. Scuba diving would be amazing. We can't scuba dive. But yeah. So next we're going to move on to top towns. So obviously you had all the big cities, but we went to so many towns in South America. So many little towns and little villages and stuff.
Number 3 is Guatape, Colombia.
Yes.
Yeah, just so colourful and so different.
I mean, you've probably seen pictures of it already all over the internet.
Yeah.
But it's like a 2-hour trip from Medellin. You stay the night, which we did. Lovely vibe to the city. So colourful, beautiful. You got the lake as well. You can do lake sports and stuff. But just walking around the town.
You got Pablo Escobar
mansion. You can go to the top of the rock and get a view over Guatape and the lakes. It's incredible.
So cool.
Yeah.
So number 2, Villa de Leyva. So Colombia.
So
again.
we're still in Colombia. We did love the villages in Colombia. So I think this was our first village and our first place after Bogota.
It was actually, and Bogota was a little bit scary at first when we arrived for the first few days. And when we went to Villa de Leyva, it was just like completely different world. Yeah.
Villa de Leyva felt so safe. Everyone's so friendly. That's everywhere in Colombia.
Yeah. Great food, still best
empanadas we had in all South America in Villa de Leyva. Nice hikes, nice walks. You got the terracotta house.
Yeah, just a lot to do there as well. For a small town, a lot to do. Yeah.
And you walk around at night and you'll feel comfortable, you'll feel safe.
Yeah,
in this
you
town.
can walk around with your phone now.
So we loved it. So let's move on to number 1. Our favourite town in South America is
Chalten,
Argentina. In Patagonia, in Argentina. You just look at the pictures. The views are out of this world.
Yeah. Like you don't have to try to take a good picture. You just take a picture with a bad camera
Honestly,
and the views are incredible.
So picturesque. The town itself, although it was off season, it was quite quiet, but still really cool town. Probably so many hikes, as you said.
Probably a little bit of better backpacker vibe and hiker vibe when it's in season, but we quite like it sometimes to be in a quiet places. So
it was quite nice in the winter.
It was nice. Yeah.
And you got like little pubs all around, or little bars, little cozy places to have a beer after a long hike if you wanted to, which we did. Just drive into the town, you understand.
Yeah.
So a bit different. This one is our favourite dishes in South America, favourite food. Across the whole time we've travelled.
So number 3 is Lomo Saltado
in Peru.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah. That was as well one of the first main dishes we tried, I think.
Yeah. And we had a lot of Lomo Saltado when we were in Peru. We ate a lot of it.
Yeah, there is a lot of great dishes in Peru, but that was our favourite. We just loved the taste.
Lomo Saltado.
It's like a stir fry.
Kind of like a stir fry. You got like beef strips, onions, tomatoes. You've also got French fries.
So you got
soy sauce, spices, exactly, and
maybe
herbs.
It comes in rice, doesn't it? I think we had it with pasta, but maybe I'm making that up. But it was lovely.
But you can, and rice as well.
The sauce itself, the soy sauce, nice.
It all goes, it all goes together, and it's delicious. It's making me hungry actually. So number 2,
very mainly Dan's favorite. Argentinian steak.
The steak in Argentina is another level.
We had so many.
We had a lot of steaks.
I don't think I ever had them. I'm not a meaty person, too big on meat, but the steaks in Argentina were amazing.
Moving on to our number 1 food in South America
is empanadas.
Empanadas, oh my god.
They're so good.
They're all over South America.
But special the Villa de
Leyva ones, which is we have bacon, chicken, and cheese in that one. Oh my god!
But every country has a little bit different version, but they're all good.
Empanadas across South America. You'll always get them, and unbelievable.
In Europe, if you need to grab a quick lunch, you grab pasty, or you grab a sandwich or salad, whatever. In South America, we grab empanadas. So another one is views.
So the best views that we saw.
Number 3 is a new one. We haven't mentioned this one. Torotoro in Bolivia.
Torotoro National Park in Bolivia. Not many people know about this. The amount of travellers we passed, in Bolivia or going to Bolivia,
they don't go.
Never heard of Torotoro. Not on their list. It's crazy. It is incredible.
Oh my god, the views were incredible.
The views were amazing.
And Torotoro as well, it was special because it had a lot of dinosaur prints. But the views were
amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so number 2.
Number 2 is
Chalten, we touched on it before. It's one of our favourite towns. The views of Chalten are that's Patagonia. When you think Patagonia, Chalten, if you drive there from El Calafate, on the road there, it will just come into view gradually, and you'll be awestruck. So that's number 2. So number 1.
Number 1 again, Machu
Picchu.
The
blows all these lists away. So obviously the views all the way on the Inca Trail are crazy, but when you get to the top, looking over Machu Picchu and the mountains around, it's pretty special.
You have to. If you go to Peru, you have to go to Machu Picchu. Just take a quick train and go.
You just have to go to Machu Picchu.
And then the last
one's we call it randoms because it's 3 things which we haven't mentioned yet, which we think should be somewhere or just missed out on the list. So we call it randoms. The top 3 randoms
is number 3 will be surfing in Pichilemu. Is it Pichilemu?
Pichilemu in Chile.
That's one of the best places apparently in South America to surf for the beginners. And we had a great time, and the town itself was really cool.
So number 2 is La Paz.
Witches markets,
Cholita wrestling.
Just La Paz in general,
Kind of La Paz deserves a special mention because you got that, and you got Valle de la Luna down the road. You've got Death Road.
You've got a lot. La Paz, it's you can.
And just doing the cable car around La Paz is experience in itself.
Actually, that's beautiful views as well. Yeah.
Solar power special mention, and our other number one random thing
is Iguazu Falls.
Now we've been to Niagara Falls, we can truly appreciate how good Iguazu was.
Yes, the whole experience was amazing. Yeah.
It was, just especially the Argentinian side. It's just done so well through the forests. You got the animals walking about, you got the butterflies everywhere, and then you got waterfalls everywhere, and then obviously you got the massive, like, Devil's Throat, huge Iguazu Falls.
Yeah, wonderful. I don't think I appreciate it as much when I was there. I'm thinking, but after Toronto, Niagara Falls, definitely. The butterflies, it's just, you're walking around and butterflies just sit on your hand.
They're just sitting on you.
Or on you, on Dan's head. And
exactly.
It's just so amazing. So I think that's
it for,
all 3 tips of, all top 3s of everything.
I think we've got to see, if you don't agree with any, or there's anything should be on there, let us know in the comments below.
Absolutely, because
we're fascinated to hear other people's thoughts on what they like, because obviously a lot of people will disagree with us and have other favourite things, but we love to hear your favourite beaches, your favourite cities.
Let us know what you like.
Exactly. If you liked the video, then subscribe. Exactly.
And see you on the next video, which is gonna be what we're doing next.
It's exciting.
See you then.
Bye.